Why is Aries symbolized by the ram? When we talk about Aries, the very first sign of the zodiac, we aren't just talking about a personality trait. We're talking about the spark that begins everything. Aries is the ignition, the fire, the first breath of life after silence. And its symbol, the ram, is not a random choice. It's one of the most deliberate, powerful, and revealing symbols in astrology. Because to understand Aries, you have to understand why the ram carries its weight, its fire, and its destiny. The ram is an ancient symbol. In mythology, the ram was sacred, often seen as a creature of sacrifice, courage, and unstoppable force. But in astrology, the ram carries something deeper. It represents the way Aries meets life, head first, with no hesitation. Think about the way a ram lives. It doesn't creep slowly through the mountains. It charges, it climbs, it pushes forward with pure instinct. And that's exactly what Aries does. Their life is a collision between impulse and destiny. They don't sit back and wonder what if. They leap, they crash, they conquer. Aries is the sign of the beginning, the first flame of the zodiac, ruled by Mars, the planet of war, courage, and raw energy. The ram perfectly reflects this spirit. Its horns, curved like crescents, aren't just weapons. They're symbols of persistence and determination. A ram uses its horns not only to fight, but also to break through obstacles, to clear the path, to prove its dominance in the wild. In the same way, Aries' energy is about breaking barriers, even if it means colliding with the impossible. But why a ram, and not a lion, or a wolf, or something seemingly more fearsome? Because the ram's danger isn't T in its teeth or claws, it's S in its head. Its power is direct, forward, unstoppable. The ram doesn't circle its enemy, it doesn't plot for days, it charges straight in. That is Aries in its purest form, unfiltered, unhesitant, untamed. Think about people born under Aries. Their presence is magnetic because they embody this unstoppable force. They carry themselves with fire, with determination, with that same fearlessness that a ram has when standing on the edge of a cliff, ready to leap to higher ground. Aries isn't cautious. They thrive on risk, on being first, on proving that they can climb higher and faster than anyone else. And this is why Aries' energy feels so different from the other signs. Their fire is not just about warmth, it's about ignition. Aries is the spark that starts wars, launches revolutions, and begins journeys no one else dared to start. They are leaders, not because they crave the title, but because they can't help but move first. Just like the ram, Aries is born to test limits. Now let's go deeper. The ram in mythology is most famously tied to the story of the Golden Fleece. In Greek mythology, the ram with the golden fleece was sent to rescue two children in danger, flying them across the sky to safety. That fleece later became a symbol of kingship, honor, and the quest for greatness. Do you see the parallel? Aries, too, carries this heroic quality. They are not just fighters for themselves. They often blaze trails that others eventually follow. Their courage is contagious, their energy sparks movements, and their fearlessness inspires others to rise higher. The ram's legacy and myth mirrors the Aries role in life: to begin, to ignite, to protect, and to challenge the world. But here's where the symbolism gets even more interesting. The ram is stubborn. It doesn't stop when it hits resistance. It lowers its head and pushes harder. This stubbornness is both Aries' greatest strength and their greatest weakness. They can break through walls others are too afraid to touch. But sometimes, they run headfirst into battles that don't need to be fought. The ram doesn't always think about consequences, and neither does Aries. But that's what makes them unforgettable. While others hesitate, Aries has already jumped. While others weigh the options, Aries has already started the fire. And in love, the ram's influence is clear. Aries seduces with the same intensity they live with. Their passion is bold, direct, unashamed. They don't tiptoe around feelings. They charge into your life, leaving you breathless, sometimes scorched, but never indifferent. Their symbol as the ram shows why Aries love feels so addictive. It's the rush of fire, the thrill of danger, the energy of someone who makes you feel alive simply by being near them. The ram also shows us Aries' honesty. Rams don't sneak or scheme. They charge openly. Aries is the same. Their honesty can cut like fire, but it's real, raw, and unfiltered. They are not built for masks or manipulations. If they love you, you'll know it. If they're angry, you'll feel it. If they want something, they'll take it head first. The ram doesn't hide, and neither does Aries. Even in their struggles, Aries mirrors the ram. Life will throw them obstacles, mountains, and cliffs. But while others look up and say, "That's impossible," Aries lowers their head, gathers their fire, and says, "Watch me." That's why so many Aries people achieve what others only dream of, because they refuse to accept limits. The ram is their guide, their reflection, their eternal reminder that nothing is too high to climb, nothing is too strong to break. And here is the deepest truth of all. The ram doesn't symbolize Aries because they are reckless. It symbolizes them because they are fearless. Recklessness is blind, but fearlessness is a choice. Aries doesn't fear losing because they know that life is not meant to be lived in hesitation. Every battle lost, every leap taken, every risk embraced, it all becomes fuel for their fire. The ram doesn't fear falling from the cliff because the ram knows it was born to climb it in the first place. Aries lives by the same law. So why is Aries symbolized by the ram? Because no other creature captures their essence so perfectly. The ram is courage. The ram is fire. The ram is persistence, sacrifice, and force. It is the beginning of the zodiac, the first flame, the pioneer who charges into the unknown so others can follow. Aries doesn't just wear the ram as a symbol, they live it every single day. Now I'll ask you this. Do you think Aries truly lives up to their symbol? Or do you believe the ram only shows one side of their fire? Drop your thoughts in the comments because Aries will always be watching.